Alright, YouTube. Trip report number 5. This one's going to be about giant ragweed. Disclaimer, as usual, not accountable for anybody else's actions except my own. I'm only making this video for educational purposes only. Now, I've always been partial to the giant ragweed for some reason. I honestly don't understand why. But its psychoactive its accounts of being a psychoactive substance had come to my attention much later after I knew of this plant. Basically, I picked up a book of medicinal wildflowers and edibles, but I looked up, or I came across the giant ragweed, and I had already known about its medicinal properties. The leaves you can rub on stings and stuff, and they'll heal up, and you can brew a tea out of the leaves, and it helps with belly aches and aids in menstruation aches and stuff. But I read in a description that in the Cherokee tribes, the parents would give their children the roots of the giant ragweed to combat fear at night. And I tried this for myself. I said, well, if they're giving it to them for some mood-altering situation, or I presume to be a mood-altering purpose, I figured, why not try it? I got these damn things growing all over my house, or my yard. So I go outside, and these plants aren't really hard to mistake in. By this time of year, they're probably about the size of me, and I'm about 5'10". These stalks get up to like 12 feet tall. They've been known to reach record heights of around the 17 to 20 feet range. And they can become a problem to corn farmers because they will outcompete the corn. But you take the taproot. I didn't really give a shit. I just ate it raw. I washed it off, ate it raw. I didn't really care about the fact that it was woody. It's kind of woody in some parts. It's not a bad taste, actually. It kind of tastes like bland. It's a bland taste, but it's got hints of like carrot and ginger in it. And I didn't notice anything at first until about 25 minutes in. I probably ate 4 grams of this taproot material. I felt different. I knew something was different. 40 minutes in, moving felt great. It felt all fluid movements and such. Sorry about that. That was my phone. About an hour I felt peaceful. It also brought a mild euphoric effect. Though it's kind of a slower moving substance. It's not like comparable to Salvia divinorum, where it just hits you all at once and goes by. It lingers. And it's not as bad as nutmeg in that sense. It lingers for about 3 hours. My trip lasted about 3 hours. It was very pleasant. I would probably do it again. I would recommend the substance. But you got to take into account you might have allergies Because ragweed, any species, is probably the most notorious allergen in the Western world, responsible for late summer hay fever. So let's go over the effects. It starts out with you feeling tingly and different. My vision was just gently vibrating. Then about an hour in, I felt really calm, and it acts like a sedative. And then a little after that, everything felt fluid in motion. I felt peaceful. I'd probably go to bed on this stuff. But there's no real side effects either. There's nothing that lingers past the 3 hours. So yeah, giant ragweed taproot. Alright, it's an alright substance. Peace out, YouTube.